Another day, more her and his hair. Good morning, my friends. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get up, and I got things to do today. So just put this video in the background and just enjoy it from a distance. Or if you want to sit and watch the whole thing, because it's like a 30-minute video, be my guest. I'm not too sure if you guys are in the mood to watch me make eggs again, but you're gonna watch another time lapse of me cleaning my room for the second time actually. I forgot to add it the first day, but second time. Let's get it done. So now I'm gonna make some food. I'm really not sure. Like, y'all, I gotta drop some in the comments. What the frick should I eat? Because like, I'm about to make eggs again for like the 3rd day in a row. I just don't want to eat cereal. That's my only other option. So let's make it the egg sandwich. Toast it. And this toaster. I like my shade a little more shady. We gotta turn up the shade counter, right? Really dark. Okay, butter. Subscribe so I can get myself one of those DJI cameras with the gimbal. That's really what I want to get. Oh, so my video doesn't look like a freaking pulsing heartbeat every day. Oh, all right. I'm down here. I gotta just do my laundry real quick, and then I think I might just get right out to painting. I might clean my kitchen up. I might do that actually. Well, we'll see. I'll do that later. I'm gonna paint first. I want to paint. Okay. I was gonna go out and do that. My goodness, I should take a shower. I was gonna go out and do that, but my phone's at like 40%, so it doesn't have enough battery to, I don't think, do a time lapse, and because I listen to music too. So, we're gonna do kitchen clean. Ready? Instead of a time lapse, just a. I have literally no idea if that's gonna work, but my phone's at like 70% now, so I think we're gonna go out. We're gonna go paint the whole deck today. I'm gonna get the whole deck done. That's my goal. That's my goal for today. So I gotta get that. Anything that's white has to get done. So that all has to get done here, there, here, there. And then I'm gonna have to move this, clean behind here. I'm gonna have to wipe this all down. There and above the railing, on top of the railing. So I just got all of that done, as you just watched me do. I think the video actually turned out pretty dang good, so I'm not complaining at all, so it looks pretty good. But now I gotta move this, and then I can start working on here. But this has a lot of greenery and stuff like that, so that's gonna have to get wiped down and stuff. You don't really want to paint over that too much. And wash paint this, so just get painted. But then we have to move down there, get all of those done. But this whole section is done. So Alright, so I just got all of that done. My phone's about to die, and I want to keep listening to music and crap, so I'm just gonna get that done real quick. So 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we just finished it up. My phone's pretty much dead, but looking good. Nice, new painted, everything's painted. I just have to come around here and do this, like this bottom board here. We have to do along there, but tomorrow, hopefully, the lights we're going to put up. So I bought 100 feet of lights. So those are going to go from that tree to the corner of the house there, and then to the corner of the house here. But I'm going to have to climb up in the tree, wrap it around a couple times. But I think that's going to look real nice. And yeah, their goals was to create, you can kind of see there's a pathway here, but it's kind of disappeared over a long time. We used to put rock there, but we haven't done that in a long time. So I think I want to put rock down here again, but get some pavers and stuff like that. That's one of my next goals. We have this trailer. I got to move this trailer, get this out of the way. House. So I have a couple more small ideas of things that I can do. I'm a huge lighting guy. I love my tripod out here. I love lighting. And one thing we have are these lights. They've been in the ground for a long time, and I don't know if they work still. So I'm gonna take these inside, and so fun fact, they do. I put them in the sink, put them in a dark place, and they work. You just gotta. Very nice, but I'm gonna just wash them. So that's good to. Oh, I've never seen them on, so I don't know why I don't see them on that. So I just moved these two out here instead of there. We don't really use these stairs that much, so I figure they're more useful here. So I just got back from work. That was only like, oh my gosh, this is terrifying. This was on the floor. And I have a puppy. So like my remote chewed up here to chewed up my parents' remote. Yeah, I just got back from work. It was about what, 2 hours, an hour and a half. I don't think it wasn't that long. It's just a quick job we had to go do. And for the rest of the day, it's like raining. So I have soccer practice tonight, but I don't know if we're still gonna have soccer practice just because it's raining. Alright, so I was just feeling not wanting to do much of anything at all today, so I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm just kidding. Super tired today. I do not want to go to soccer practice. I'm just telling you that much. So tired today. But I'm gonna come out and do some weed whacking. I have a bunch of weeds and grass to get low. So I'm gonna do that. Do a quick time lapse for you guys. So enjoy that. So I just finished up weed whacking a couple minutes ago. Now I'm going back to put on the second coat for the deck in some places. Not in all places we're putting on a second coat, but in a lot of places you can really just see the wood coming through. You can't really see it on camera, but you can definitely see it in person. So I'm just gonna work on that. So yeah, got about 85%, no, 55% done. Oh, that needs to get done. Look at that. Anyways, I got about 55% done with it, so looks a lot better. Looks a ton better. Yeah, so it's just gonna dry, and it's starting to rain again. Bro, it's like freaking England type weather here. But I gotta head in. Marshall, we're going out. This little puppy. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Marshall. Ring the bell. Good boy. a good boy. Alright, let's go. I was thinking, I was in my room, stressing about tomorrow, overthinking like I do so often. A thought came across me for the first time. It was like, it's something I know, of course, but something that I'm now realizing that is important. So often I worry about what I have to do tomorrow, what I have to do in 20 minutes, or the next task I have. But if you legitimately take your time and enjoy the now and not the later, then you happen to find yourself to be able to relax and take time for yourself to enjoy the small things. Enjoy, it's not nice outside, but by all means it is so nice to get fresh air. It is a vibe out here. It's like a little gloomy and doomy and whatever, Gotham City looking out here, but it's nice, it's pretty. Every day I wake up and I will so often find myself laying in my bed and just be like, man, I gotta go get up and go to work. But enough time passes that you fall back to sleep, and that happens to me a lot. I'll be like, oh, whatever, I'll just think about the day. I don't have to get up quite yet. And then my mom will come in like, hey, you gotta get to work. I'm like, oh, shoot. And that never feels nice, to get woken up early. Zelda, no. Frick you. You stop barking. You stop too. Shut up. We're going inside. We'll do the rest of it. Go. Going back out. I'll go back out. But anyways, you're able to take, instead of, laying in your bed, and most of the time I fall back to sleep after that, and my mom, like I said, will come in and be like, hey, you gotta get to work. And I'm like, ah, shoot, I gotta get to work, And then immediately it's, oh, but when I get home, I have to do this. Later tonight, I have to do this. And then I have to get this done. And then I have to get this done. How am I gonna get that done? School or whatever it is. Sometimes you take the time and you take one thing at a time. You take one action at a time. And life becomes a lot less stressful when you do that. That's why I think it's good and it's healthy to write things down. Write things down in your day and do the first thing. Once you complete the first thing, go look at your list and be like, oh, this is the next thing I have to do. And this is the next thing I have to do, right? I think that's so important. I'm personally someone that's always dreamed very big. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't understand me, and that's okay. I'm not asking anybody to understand me, but, I want to get to a place where I am... You never can be happy, You have to find your true worth, and you have to be content fully in Christ, But to be at a point where I'm like, I worked for this, and I have no idea what my dogs are barking at, both of them. They're both just barking. But I think they're barking at me. I think they're legitimately barking at me. What the frick is their problem? I swear my chihuahua was blind. What? But anyways, I figured out that, what was I thinking of? That dreaming big comes with the cost of putting way too much on your table, biting off way more than you can chew, and doing too many things at the same time. So posting every day for 100 days is by absolutely no means easy, if I can be honest with you. I'm on day 3, and I'm like, holy crap, how am I gonna do 97 more days? But I'm like, at the end of these 97 days, when I have 100 more videos posted, I'm like, I'm definitely going to be at a different place than I was when I posted the first video, the second video. Like, I'm going to be at a completely different place. Like, I have no idea what's in store. Like, 100 videos, you got a pretty good chance of something big happening or something exciting happening, you know. Even if it's just one video does 10,000 views, 100,000 views, 50, whatever it is, you know. Even if one video just pops off, like, literally, one view could change your life. One person could see this video and be like, oh my gosh, I like this guy. Yo, you want to get sponsored or something like that. Or, yo, you want to try this product or something like that. One view, that's all it takes. You never know who's watching you. And I think that's important. So I think every single time that I make a video, that I post one, that I'm like, okay, is this really what I want to post? Is this really what I want people to see? Because it's important to slow down, to take the time to make these videos in the best way possible, and to post them in a manner that obviously doesn't stress you out, you know. Obviously I knew I'd be stressed out posting this many videos, and I've already been stressed out. I've already been like, I'm quitting, man, I'm quitting. And then ended up not quitting, which is good, which is healthy, which is great. But I'm just keeping my eye on the prize, you know. That 100 days, like, that's my eye on the prize, you know. 100 days, like, I don't know what's happening between those 100 days. I know what's gonna happen, I don't know what's not gonna happen, but I know that I'm going to post 100 videos, which I will say is gonna be very difficult, because like I said, I have things like camp coming up, and especially 2 of these camps that I go to 3, it's kind of a lot. One is a concert, it's not a camp really, but I go with my youth group. I just this place called Kingdom Bound. It is amazing. It is an amazing time. I have a great time with them. It's my highlight of the summer, 100%. Then I have another camp that I go down to in Pennsylvania, and that's 5 days. And that one, I don't know what I'm going to do about posting. And then I go to the other family camp down in upstate New York. Down in upstate? I don't know. In upstate New York. And that's a great time. I'm going to see one of my friends graduate. He's been in college. And that's about 5 days. So I have to figure out a way to post 15 videos, not at home, with just my camera, to document these days. And obviously, number one, people don't know about this channel. My parents do, and one of my really good friends does. That's about it. And I'm sure that guy might think I'm kind of weird for posting these videos, but it's my goal, post 100, you know. And it's very different from what I've been posting. So, you know, one day at a time, right? So, with that being said, I've been talking for 8 minutes. You know, that's the video's a little short, so I'm like, maybe let's have a personal talk, right? And here we are. I got things to do. I gotta do some school tonight. I gotta edit this video tonight. And then tomorrow, like, I gotta go to work really late. But, you know, I'm just looking at what I'm doing right now. And then I'm gonna start thinking about the next thing, you know? Once I'm done with this, once I'm done talking, you know? And the dreams are big. The excitement is high, but it won't be easy to post 100 videos every day. And I see the roadblocks up ahead. There's some roadblocks I see, but I have a feeling those aren't going to be the hardest ones. That's what I can pretty much confidently say. I have a feeling that those roadblocks will not be the hardest roadblocks. They'll probably be kind of easy compared to some of the others. But I think that's all I have about to say. So if you like this video, subscribe. If you want to watch these next 97 days, subscribe. If you want to see something amazing possibly, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, maybe leave a like still. I'd so appreciate that. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.